The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. Jesus said to his disciples, "The kingdom of heaven is like a treasure buried in a field, which a person finds and hides again, and out of joy goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant searching for fine pearls. When he finds a pearl of great price, he goes and sells all that he has and buys it." The Gospel of the Lord. Where's the Gospel? Like where? Having some technical difficulties with my wireless mic, so I have to use the handheld tonight. I have a question to ask. Anyone here collect anything? Wendy? Frogs. Okay. Anybody else collect anything? Mike? Baseball cards. Anybody else? Yes? Hummels. Well, that's out of my price league. I have a friend who collects, kind of in that same vein, Waterford crystal. Yeah. She's been collecting Waterford crystal for over 50 years, and she has amassed quite a collection, I must say. She has a very modest home, but the beauty of this crystal shimmers and shines, making her small little cottage more like a regal palace when the lights are on. You see all of these cabinets filled with this expensive glass that she now laments is no longer made in Ireland, but is being made in Poland. Having said that, I was invited to her home, this was several years ago, for a cocktail party. We're surrounded by all of this beautiful hand-blown crystal from Ireland. Beautiful bowls, plates, glasses that, some of the shapes and sizes, I have no idea what kind of drink you would actually drink out of it. Here we are surrounded by all of this beauty, because it is an art form. And the other 19 guests and I were served out of styrofoam cups. Yes, it's funny. Oh, it's very funny. And so I asked, because I usually don't like to hold back. I said, Marge, let me ask you a question. I said, we're surrounded by all of this beautiful crystal. I said, you could easily probably have given us each 10 pieces to use. That's how vast the collection is. I said, why, might I ask, are we drinking out of styrofoam cups? And without missing a beat, she said the following. Well, you see, they can't go in the dishwasher, and they're just too much work to wash by hand. The pearl of great price. We are all familiar with this parable. The pearl of great price. What is it that we have as part of our being that makes us desire the treasures of God's kingdom? What gifts have we been endowed with by God that we've been called to foster, that we simply keep to ourselves? Second part of that, what gifts have we been endowed with by God and simply ignore to use or to share? The pearl of great price. Each of us is in search of it. And when we find it, now of course, part of me here is preaching to the choir, but you have to remember, even the choir forgets from time to time. We are called to share what we have with others. Our time, our talent, and our treasure. We are called to use that pearl of great price to help us to warrant and merit one day the joys of God's kingdom. And so I have a question. and I'm not looking for an answer. Have you found the pearl of great price? Second question, are you using it wisely?